Let's do this. It went quiet. I think that I'm going to have to extend the music in that just a little bit. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the early show, the Sunday edition. Yes, indeed. I have had a solid 12 hours kip. Can you believe that? 12 hours kip. Without getting up to pee once through the night. This old man's bladder managed to get through the night, but when I did wake up, it was a ridiculous run to the bathroom. Ever since treatment, I think the treatment shrunk my bladder, or it might be old age. Barry's not here to keep me right with the old age thing. So yeah, that was great. I felt great. Yesterday was a great day off. I spent the morning walking along the beachfront at Cramond in Edinburgh. Highly recommend it if you're ever here. It's a lovely part of Edinburgh, and it's hold on. Wait a minute. That's better. Get your camera angles right, you unprofessional. Oh yeah, I totally needed sleep. My thing is I'm a bit of an insomniac as well, and you'll appreciate that, definitely, Nyla. When my insomnia comes from creative juices flowing, when they're going through my brain, it's like a tidal tsunami going backwards and forwards, and every time they retract, they reveal something else on the coastline, and then they cover it up, and then on the other side it's like, oh yes, and then oh yes, and like, oh, wow, and it doesn't stop, which is a bit crazy, but I like it, I do, and I've been like that throughout my whole life. It's got nothing to do with the vast amounts of coffee that I drink. I don't drink that much. So yes, the whole flowing and ebbing of the creative juices, but when my body says you go to sleep, it goes to sleep. However, there is this fatigue thing that's going on with me, alright, which is cool. I'm grown up enough to say, hey doctors, you need to check me out, because I never want to be scared like I was when I was diagnosed with cancer before. So I think it's next week sometime. I'm off to the hospital for my clinic for the checkup that I have every month. This will be the first one since lockdown, because obviously everybody went into isolation and my immune system was disproportionately strong disproportionately weak, lacking in strength compared to everybody else. That's why one of the reasons I started this, so I could connect with the world in the ways that I love. And yes, cough episode 2. Yeah, I'm sorry, I fell asleep, Barry. Alright, I fell asleep. Okay, it is getting done directly after this show, the whole shebang. We will just put them both up. We will make episode 2 available instantly, and episode 3 on a midnight premiere, and then if you've got episode 4 ready, I'll download that as well and do that as a midnight premiere tomorrow night. Okay, it was just sleep, that thing that we both lack sometimes. Oh yeah, it's been fun. So I've been doing the TikTok thing, trying to grab more interesting people to come across to the stream, and it kind of went a bit mental there, and I've done a few things. I did my beach walk along Cramond yesterday, and I met a couple of nice doggies there as well. So I would recommend, if you want to go and see some alternative Mojax lifestyle stuff, go and have a wee look at the Radio Apocalypse TikTok, and also go and follow Cognac's TikToks. I put a link in the Discord for Cognac stuff. I'm going to have to get a link for his stuff here. He was hilarious on his live yesterday. Absolutely, I was rolling about. He was singing, he was dancing, he was getting really, really deep with his meaning of life stuff about music and about creativity and stuff. Oh man, he is some geezer. I swear to God, when I get to speak to him live next, I'm just gonna have to like mute everybody else's mics and interview the shit out of that kid, because he is brand spanking new. Love that boy, love him to pieces, and we need to basically support him. He's good. So I will put the links up. In fact, it's, if you just go to TikTok and look up Radio Apocalypse, you'll find me quite quickly, and then we'll get Cognac to put his. He's got 2 accounts, so he kind of TikToks underneath his main real name and underneath Cognac as well, which is good. So yeah, go and have a wee look at the old TikTok. I did a live there yesterday for the first time, driving my mum back in the car, and I had 176 people watch it. I was like, holy shit. But you can't capture them, they don't save them, because it would have been nice to save. But 176 people for the 25-minute drive back from my mum's work, listening to me introducing myself, which was good. It was very interesting. But that's TikTok. TikTok, you know, everybody's screaming, backdoor this, Chinese spies that. And with regards to your personal information, alright, Facebook, YouTube, Apple, your internet provider, okay, we've talked about this. They all can get your personal information. It's not about that, okay? It's about that door being left open to exploit other things. It's like your personal data. It's like, why is everybody getting pissed off and up a height about that? You've given that up by watching me. YouTube knows who you are, you know. Facebook knows who you are. Your job knows who you are. You know, everything. And there's things that you give over, and that's your permissions. You accept that. Cookies on your tracking cookies on your what's it called, on your internet browser. You know, we've got all these things there. So I can understand why governments might get upset about it all. Absolutely, because if, like, for instance, the US Army says, hey, look, there's a potential for security leaks here, anything that is a US Army device you cannot use TikTok with. That's fair enough, alright? Then there was that hoo-ha with Amazon, and then a retraction from Amazon, then backtracking something stupid about it all. That Barry and I discussed this on Friday, and it seems to be that it would be fair to say, if it's a company device, yeah, they can dictate what goes on that, but they can't dictate what goes on your personal thing. So if you've got access to company company emails and stuff through your personal phone, just take it off, stop using it, and demand to have a company one provided by your workplace. But a lot of companies won't like that, because they'll have to spend the moolah. Okay, let's have a quick look. Let's see who's in the house this morning. Nyla, we've said good morning to. Good morning, Mac. How are you? Hope you're good. Yes, thank you. We said that we needed sleep. We did that indeed. I've been good, Mac. It's good. I hope you're good as well. And then there's Barry coughing about episode 2. Yeah, I apologise. It's like I laid down on the sofa. Next thing I knew, my alarm was going off this morning, which is wild, I tell you. So I didn't set up for the mobile camera this morning for a little bit of the extended what's it called stuff. But yes, we'll set that up. I think we might do that tomorrow. Will we do it tomorrow? Yeah, why not? And then I've got 2 full weeks with the children. Well, 2 weeks and 3 days. They come back on Wednesday and they don't go back to their mums until the 31st of July. So it's going to be a bit of the wild times going on there. But we will talk about the papayas just now. Let me get the papers ready. Where are they? That's them there. Because that's what we're here to do, to have a wee rant and discussion about the papers. Wow, here we go. Sunday Telegraph. That better not be the English football team from a way back in the day. Oh, it is. Forever hero. Oh, Jack Charlton. Oh, bless him. That is a super football star from back in the day. Was passed away. What a wee shame. God rest his soul. Love out to his family. Love out to his family. Okay, so Sunak plans Brexit tax cuts to save economy. Who for? Let's have a look. Virtually all the front pages here feature a picture of the 1966 World Cup winner Jack Charlton, who has died aged 85. Forever a hero, declares the Sunday Telegraph, which describes the former Leeds defender and Republic of Ireland manager as one of the giants of English football. Very true. You can't deny that. Meanwhile, the paper's lead story reports that taxes and red tape will be slashed in towns and cities across the country next year under plans for a post-Brexit and coronavirus economic revolution. We shall see. We shall see where those benefits land. Sunday Times, racism fears let sweatshops go unchecked. Oh dear. Farewell to Big Giraffe, who won the World Cup. Big Giraffe, yeah. Virus Lab may escape scrutiny. Primark won't take Sunak's 30 million. That's interesting. As well as an 8-page souvenir marking Charlton's death, the Sunday Times offers a front-page appreciation from writer David Walsh, who recalls the footballing giant's World Cup teammate Bobby Moore had labelled him the team's Big Giraffe. The paper leads on reports that some Home Secretary Priti Patel feels cultural sensitivities have prevented police from tackling illegal sweatshops in Britain. Fast fashion industry and concerns would be accused of racism. There are friggin' sweatshops in the UK. They should just be shut the fuck down. Sorry, but why on earth, in this day and age, would a country like us have sweatshops? You know? Wow. And that is with the protection of Europe. I'm going to have a closer look at this, a bit more scrutiny on that. Right, here we go. Revealed 20 areas at most risk of local lockdowns. The Observer says it's seen a leaked classified document. A leaked classified document. Oxymoron and a half. Drawn up by the government listing 20 councils most at risk of local lockdowns in England. Bradford, Sheffield and Kirklees have been identified as areas needing enhanced support. I was going to say entranced support. You need some support? Relax. I'm putting you into a trance. You feel very sleepy. And when I snap my fingers, you will feel the most relaxed you ever have. 1, 2, 3. You are now an entranced lockdown area. There we go. That's just going to get rid of the coronavirus straight away. According to the paper, which says there is mounting evidence, the relaxation of entranced meditative coronavirus treatment. Feel the snapping of my fingers. And every time you do, you will go deeper and deeper into a beautiful, entranced state of relaxation. Sorry. It's just me reading. I'm going to read that sentence again. Okay. It's been identified. It reads better when it says entranced rather than enhanced. Okay. I think they should change that. Okay. Sheffield and Kirklees have been identified as areas needing entranced support, according to the paper, which says there's mounting evidence that the relaxation of lockdown rules is leading to a resurgence of COVID-19 in some of England's most deprived and ethnically mixed areas. Sorry, we could see that coming, and people complain about Nicola Sturgeon being she's terrible, dictator this, we can't do this and can't do that. Well, we've managed to slow it down. We're not perfect yet. We are surely not perfect. There's still people dying. There's still people getting it. But as soon as you start to relax the lockdown rules, it's inevitable that things like that will happen. Where did that yawn come from? I just had 12 hours solids. What is wrong with me? Oh, look at this headline. What are you hiding, Boris? Boris, what are you hiding? Grieving families march on number 10, demand COVID inquiry. Yes, we fucking do. And there it is, England's giraffe on the front page. That's a shame. Jack Charlton. He was. I as a Scotsman, we kind of get that cheese grater over the knuckles feeling every time 1966 is brought up when England win the World Cup. It's not because we deny them the win. That's fine. It's because it's the only thing that ever gets brought up ever when there's a World Cup or an international football match with England playing. That's not the 1966 team. Oh, could we do it again like in 1966? Yes, it's going to be 1966 all over again. And we're like, we just want to win a match. We're just so shit. We just want to win something. Even just a Sunday school league match against those kids down the road. They're bullies. They're beating us. Shocking. Anyway, let's see what Boris is hiding. Why are you hiding, Boris? Is the headline in the Sunday People, which reports that grieving families have marched on Downing Street to demand an inquiry into the government's handling of the coronavirus pandemic. They're not going to get it. It's like we don't need to have an inquiry. We just need to move on. This fantastic nation needs to just suck it up and do what I say, and because that's what Dominic Cummings is telling me what to do, because I've had to support Dom because he has all the photographs of me and that American piece of strumpet that I was giving money to when I was mayor of London. Yes, and I have to say that it was a terrible thing, me having COVID-19, yes, and we need to be able to turn around and say, look, we're a fantastic nation, and my Chancellor's doing a fantastic job at boosting the economy. You've all got vouchers to go out and have Burger Kings now, so you need to go and go out on those 3 days during August and spread the disease around so we can have herd immunity and kill off all the weak. Yeah, that was a bit of a rant. Anyway, Sunday Express. Let's put the bigger pictures up again. I like doing the bigger ones. Oh God, Britain takes back border control like we didn't have it before. We had the deal with Europe with people coming across. That's cool. Freedom of movement and shit like that. But outside of the EU, we had complete control. And, if we didn't like people coming across from Europe, if there was dodgy people and they were flagged, like in any country, we could turn around and chuck them out. God damn. No deal threat, as we tell Brussels, is happening with or without the EU. Amazing. The Sunday Express leads with a pledge from the government that it will seize back control of its borders by the end of the year, whatever the outcome of Brexit negotiations. The paper says the government is investing in hundreds of millions of beefing up border controls, which it interprets as a clear indication the country will be ready for a no-deal Brexit if necessary. Oh, I'm so excited. I really am. You know what? Okay, the one thing about this is the devolved powers to the devolved countries of Northern Ireland, Wales, and of course my glorious, glorious country of Scotland. I feel that there is going to be a power grab in January 2021. I feel that under the auspices of making sure that everything is all done appropriately, properly, and centralised with control at Westminster, that they will limit the powers of the devolved countries. There is a whole building in Edinburgh filled with Westminster civil servants waiting in the shadows to take control of Scotland just now, and that scares the living shit out of me, because it will put back, it could cause violence, it could actually cause violence. Now, with me having my finger on the pulse of everything that is independence-wise, I'm only saying it could cause violence is because the kind of the subversive groups that I rub shoulders with occasionally are saying, what will we do? And there'll be active demonstrations. People will take to the streets, and there will be violence in that sense, which is fucking crazy. It's what we don't need, but we can't sit back on our laurels and allow this to happen at the same time. Okay, so let's just hope they don't do it, because right now we're moving towards a great what's it called? What was that? Don't forget to get your free stylish hat from the Daily Mail. Yes. Yes. I'm going to go and buy that paper today, and I'm going to get that stylish hat. That's brilliant. Okay, I'm going to do that, and we're going to do that as a thing. All right, that is going to be a thing, and then we're going to find a pattern to make them into more merch. Look, hold on a second. See that bit there, though? Do you see that there? Is that got the top of the hat cut out on that lassie's head? Is that her barnet there? Is that her head sticking out the top? What a bunch of cheapskates. Good job, the guy's hat's okay. I know. Yeah, I like it, but that's a big fucking hole in that hat. I can see that right now. Anyway, Scotland forever. Wakanda forever. Scotland forever. Okay, ministers fear China will blitz UK with a cyber 9/11. Of course they will. They're going to use TikTok to get into everybody's home. They're going to send an EMP through your phones to basically switch off all your devices. We're all going to go mental because we can't have telly and we can't have the internet. It's going to happen. We're going to be really up shit creek without a paddle. People are going to go mental. There's going to be, marches in the streets, people just attacking neighbours, brothers fighting brothers, sisters fighting sisters, mums fighting dads. It's going to be chaos, absolutely terrible. China are just, they start, obviously, we're weak just now because they put out the disease of COVID-19, because they're responsible for everything that's wrong in the world. Absolutely. China have invaded millions of countries. They're just terrible. We've certainly not invaded any countries. We've certainly not done imperial type wars the same as America. America have not done any wars either, have they? They're pretty good. They've not sent troops into other countries. Surely not. Surely not. China do it all the time though. They're terrible. I think we should just all learn to get along. There's no one country that's right. There's no one country that's wrong. We're all human beings. The planet belongs to you as much as it does to me. I don't have mineral rights. You don't have mineral rights. We all have mineral rights. It's a legacy for every person on the planet. So can we all just get this fiction of politics, religion and bullshit and get past it and work collectively, so I can have a fucking hotel on the moon, so I can go and sit there and look at the earth and go, wow, we did it. We evolved into a higher state of being. Jesus. Really. I mean, we can't even make hats. You know? We can't even put a top on a hat. Crazy. I didn't introduce Andrew to Epstein. I'm not a Cruella de Vil. Yeah, Cruella de Vil abused Dalmatians, you stupid cow. I swear to God. These people live on a whole different frequency to my brainwaves. I mean, wow. Okay. The Mail on Sunday says ministers fear China could unleash, or just fear mongering. They could unleash a devastating online attack on Britain. We could do the same to them. Dubbed a cyber 9/11, because let's just face it, China was responsible for 9/11, weren't they? That's why we're linking it to them, because they are jihadists taking over the flight paths of information in the super information highway. I bet you've not heard that phrase for a while. Okay, they are taking over that with box cutters on those information highways, doing things and crashing that information into virtual towers, bringing everything down. What the fuck is it going to do? You know? Is it going to hack your bank accounts? Probably, yeah. Why would they do that? Why would they do that to people? You know? What have we done to them to provoke that great big Chinese dragon? You know? I mean, fuck's sake. It drives me bananas. You know? I think that all extreme people should be rounded up, put in a massive rocket and fired off into the sun. Okay? I think that it's... Who gets to choose that? Me. I get to choose it. Somebody has to. If I get it wrong, I apologise, and I'll go in the rocket with them afterwards, right? Because I'm an extremist for having to choose people. All right? I'm quite happy to do that. I used to say before that the world that I want to live in doesn't have room for people like me, because I fear that one day it will take it might have to take a violent revolution to change the world for the better. But then without any revolution, the revolutionaries 9 times out of 10 become the dictators that they set out to destroy. That is where the people that were involved in shaping the planet should hand everything over to the scientists and the sensible people afterwards, not the mad scientists, just the scientists, to try and futurize the world in a positive way, to make sure that everybody has clean water, education, and adequate housing, clothes, food, everything. Everybody, without exception. Okay, but then everybody that was involved in the violent revolution at basically pushing the earth, we need to round us all up and put us on an island like Malta. Somewhere like an uninhabited island that's got arable land that we can, grow. It can have an airport that they can ship shit in. Our families can come as well, and we just remain isolated. Okay, so we don't have the ability to go and be the dictators. People can come on holiday with us, and we can be like a petting zoo or something. This is the violent revolutionary petting zoo on the island of Malta. Yeah, look what they're building. They're building fighting arenas. Why are they doing that? Because they're creating an army to take over the world? No, nuke them, and then they start all over again. We're just terrible people. We're just terrible people. What a rant this morning, eh? Wow, that's cyber 9/11, and Ghislaine. I can never pronounce her name properly. Ghislaine, Giselle, Miss Maxwell. I didn't introduce Andrew to Epstein. I'm not a Cruella de Vil. What has Cruella de Vil got to do with fucking Andrew and Epstein? I swear to God. Sunday Mirror. Rising Brit star set to take Hollywood by storm. Amazing. Parents' agony over Wells search. McCann's cling to hope she's still alive. What? Wow. Wouldn't it be amazing if she was still alive? Wow. That would be absolutely insane. The Sunday Mirror leads with a story about Madeleine McCann's investigation, reporting that her parents faced fresh agony as police searched 3 wells in Portugal, close to where the suspect in the case lived. Friends of Jerry and Kate McCann, says that they are in prolonged agony but retain a glimmer of hope that their daughter is alive 13 years after she disappeared. According to the paper, because of privacy laws in Germany, the BBC has chosen to obscure the full name of the suspect in the above image. It's like, wow. Can you imagine? What was that? Oh, I've received a message. Very good. Can you imagine if she was still alive? That's insane. It doesn't bear thinking about. It really doesn't. I mean, I don't think she is. Let's face it, I don't think she is. But wow. Daily Star. Diana's ghost, spooky woman in white. Guards new burial plot. Ooh, Diana's ghost. It's the Star. Of course it is, right? Okay. The Daily Star's Sunday front page carries a story about Diana, Princess of Wales, claiming a woman's ghost haunts the place where she is rumoured to be secretly buried. Fans believe she was moved to the family crypt in a church near Altrop and claim sightings of a praying figure at the spot. Amazing. Astounding. That would be interesting if it was, to be perfectly honest. But yes, that is the Papayers. The Papayers. Right, I think we may just try, let's hold on a second, let's see what the processor's sitting at. I'm going to see if we can get this to work, just as a little treaty. And 1 second. Right, where did I put this? I think it's in this folder here. Yep, okay. Right, so on Friday we tried to do the Twinkie the Llama and Mojax Happy's collab fusion of poetry. Now there's only 3 or 4 people watching just now, so this could be a treat for those watching. I'm going to try and do this. I've got it set up, and I'm going to bring up, if it doesn't work, okay, if this doesn't work, we shall what's it called, we shall switch it off again. But let's give this a go, and let me just check that the sound for it is all okay. Advanced profile, and where is it? Comms log StreamYard. Where are you? Oh, music, desktop, loading mic, StreamYard. Everything's okay on that just now. Good. Right. Let's see if this works. It works. If it doesn't work, apologies, and I'll switch it off again. Let's give it a shot. Truth gathers in the purity of heart. As the blood flows free in my brain, a swirling mass of mist and colour that may drive most people insane. Living the moment a year at a time, but truly just a second has passed. Overthinking, frustration, with deep concern, the lingering thoughts, they last. The choice of freedom, the freedom to choose, allows us to walk away from incompatible values in which we have no say. And a liberty Oh, sweet liberty, without the fear of control. To trace your path and let it cross with another generative soul. You will find integrity and truth in the words I write over the colours you blend. Both are designed to create hope, allowing free spirits to ascend. And when they do, that swirling mass becomes so clear by design, and the scars mend, albeit slow. We know that all it takes is time. With this clarity, with this hope, again the good in the world is shown. A bright future ahead can be seen with all that is nurtured and grown. Then a fusion, a spark ignites. With deep-rooted inspiration, the ethereal muse born out of the universal artistic vibration. The light comes a blinding flash, with knowledge experienced as learn. To focus the power and gift we have, its good message into minds it will burn. There you have it. That was the little premiere of Create Hope. Words by me, art by Twink. What can I say? She drew that picture weeks ago, like weeks and weeks ago, and I've been sitting on that, working on words that kind of was inspired by the connection that people have when they create things together, the journey that they go through. Sometimes it's adversity that they have to overcome to actually make it. It was a wonderful thing to be able to work with such a fantastic artist, and I sent her that video last week. I've been sitting on that for about 10 days now, completed. So it's had the Llama seal of approval. In fact, she sent me a message basically saying she thought it was amazing, and I said that she's been watching too much of Barry on the internet for being able to say something like that. But it is the first time that I've ever worked with anybody to do anything like that, and it was something very special. So I'm going to be putting that up on YouTube. People, if they're watching this back, will be able to see it, obviously. But it's going to be a dedicated thing. I'm going to do. I will set it for a premiere for probably next week. So this was like a sneak peek for everybody, and we will set the premiere up for it, so we can make a big song and dance about Twinkie's artwork and stuff. But yes, there we go. That would be your morning poetry as well in a oneer. It was. I mean, I can read the poem as well sometime. I think that it will do it justice. The words with the music and the art can be a bit distracting because you're sort of like, you've got the Indian type sitar music going on, which was kind of like the ethereal look that I feel that I wanted to with the music, and the way that the camera moves over the art and stuff, kind of hiding what the image is until the reveal at the end. So I'm blessed to be able to have somebody want to work like that, which was really good. And I thank you very much, everybody, for taking the time to stick around and watch that. And yeah, that's us. We are done. We're done for the day. We better put the banjo music on now. Hold on a wee second. Hold on. And we turn the camera this way so I'm not... There we are. Perfect. And here we go. Where's that music? Here it is. The end of the show banjo. Love it. Gotta love a bit of banjo. Anyway, we are back tonight. Oh, I've got the wrong picture up. Doesn't matter. We are back tonight with the Positive Paradigm at 10:30. I am going to go and spam the crap out of that on Snapchat, on Instagram, and on what's it called? In fact, let's just do a Snapchat picture just now. If anybody wants to grab the image off Snapchat and stick it onto their social media, by all means feel free to do so. I am putting it up as we speak. We will do this while we're on the air. I need to find it. Camera roll, and then let's find it. There's lots of images from the beach. Oh yeah, and if you want to see what I was doing at the beach yesterday, go to TikTok Radio Apocalypse. I'm going to have a wee look there, and we will get Cognac's TikTok up as well, which is always good fun. And I am scrolling desperately to find a Positive Paradigm, what's it called, image, the overlay thumbnail thing. It is in here somewhere. It's in here somewhere. And we're going to take, actually I need a folder with all these things in so I can just grab them. It would be far easier if I took control that way. Oh look, there's all the ones for the Fallout 4, which is coming up next, Barry, okay? We will get to it, I promise you. Right, I want to do this while we're on air, but it's I've got too many goddamn thumbnails. Why don't I just take these off and stick them on the server, keep my phone clear? Right, okay, that's going up next. I'm not going to waste your time, okay? Thank you everybody, Nyla, Mac, Mum, Barry, everybody that's taken the time to come here today, and anybody that's watching it back. Go and have a look at TikTok, go and have a look at the Snapchat as well, and if you want to grab any of the images off Snapchat, be my guest. Use them to help spam the crap out the channel across your social medias. It would always be a great help to do such a thing, okay? Yeah, it's been fun this morning. We shall speak to you all tonight, 10:30, same place, same bad channel. I will speak to you all very soon. Take care. Go wash your hands. Drink lots of water. Have a cup of tea. Bacon roll. Bacon roll.